I have to allow it. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Hello, Greg. How are you doing?
Not too bad.
Right on. Check this out. What do you see?
We got a rose.
Now, if I go like this, now what do you see?
A rose with a light.
Now what do you see? Nothing.
Thing.
How's it going, man?
Not too bad. Yep. Yep. Not too bad. There you go. Yep. Perfect. Yep. You got to get the light behind you. You're good now, though. But
Okay.
yep.
Is that good?
Yep. Well, just as long as you're in front of it. But yeah, I love the light on that that rose. Yeah. Yeah, the light's beaming around you again.
Hmm?
Yeah, the light that's beaming around you. It's like
How's that?
there we go. There
Well,
we
when it
go.
comes to camera angle, anyways, Greg, the light's gonna be different, so don't even worry about that.
Well, you know what? It looks great now. There we go. There we go. Yep. Well, folks, getting set up here in the yay hours, well, not quite 6:30 in the morning here, not quite 5:30 in the morning there. And yes, folks, this is Python's Paradise. And this is your host, Greg Gilbert, aka the Python, folks, here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada, here on March 11th, 2022. And folks, I've had him on here twice before. I've known him since 2017's Horror-rama. He is.
Thanks for having me on, Greg.
Yes, folks, this is the magic of illusions, and I should say the master of illusions, but magic illusions. He is a total package. Folks, I give you Ryan Brown. How you do, Ryan?
Yes, sir. Good, and yourself?
I'm doing great. I love that Rosac that you just did there, making that thing all light up.
Say we're gonna do something even better in a bit. So I just wanted to catch up with you first, so I'm ready for the questions.
All right. Well, you know what? I met you at the 2017 Horror-rama and in 2018 and 19, and then Frightmare in the Falls. Of course, at the 2018 Horror-rama, look at this. I was the first one to get an autograph, huh?
Great there. That's amazing. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, look at that. You with the cards. I don't know anybody that has more card acts than you. You seem to, just when you think you've seen them all, you come up with a new one. But you even got your own top hat there in the background, I see.
Yeah, yeah. Where is it?
Right up there above your head. No, the other side.
Yes, that was given to me by a neighbor of mine, actually. Yes.
There you go. Well, you know what? I had a lot of fun doing Frightmare in the Falls for the first time last year, where I saw you amaze quite a large crowd of people in the Scotiabank Convention Center. I saw you do illusions that I'd never seen before.
Rock on, and yeah, that was a big step for my career to be performed for the Scotiabank's Convention Center there for Frightmare in the Falls, and it was quite. And James Pons had me perform there, and we did. I think it was a total of, what was it, Greg? 6 shows. We did 6 to 8 shows within a couple of days that we were there. So
I don't know. I remember with me, I had VIP, and I met my friend Lisa Langlois, and she had a friend that she could stay with down there because she wasn't part of the show. But I rented a car, she drove, which was perfect because there was no way I was going to drive. She dropped me off at the Tower Hotel, and she went to stay with a friend of hers. And the Scotiabank Convention Center is like 5-minute walk from the Tower Hotel. And I got there, and tickets.com had screwed up something with my VIP. So I wasn't able to get in there, but it was pushing late anyway. And plus, the following day, there was going to be 8 hours as opposed to the 4 hours that Friday night. But I got back to the Tower Hotel and I was tired and frustrated. And then my phone rings and it was you asking if I had made it. And I said, yeah, I made it here, just not in the convention center. And you invited me to dinner. And I thought one of the funny things about that was I asked where you were staying and you told me, and I asked the people at the front desk, you know, where's such and such a hotel? And they said right next door. So
Yeah,
that was
there you go, man. That's Clifton Hill. That's Niagara Falls for you. It's all close together.
yeah. I had a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
I watched your act all weekend there. Like I said, you had quite a crowd of people floating around
So what
there.
was
So,
your favorite illusion in the show? I have to ask you that question.
oh my. I'll tell you one that really stood out to me was where you used what looked like a television set.
Okay. Yeah.
Only it was, you had things inside of it, and then when you take the stuff out, the girl would pop out of it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a fantastic illusion. Yes, I know the one you're
Yep.
talking.
I don't know how she fit in there, but she got in there.
Very easily
Huh?
pixelated. That's how.
Ah,
Yeah.
you got me. You got me.
Can I show you something cool, Greg?
Sure.
I think this is cool. This is, you know, this beats what I was trying to do for you before on the show, before when we had to. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. Give me one second.
Yeah.
Okay. What I have here is a Ziploc bag, an empty Ziploc bag. Okay. I'm going to place it right down on the table. And I'm going to angle the camera down here like this. And you can see I have a pack of cards, right?
Yep.
You can see all the faces are different.
Yep.
And what I want you to do is just say stop.
Stop.
Say stop.
Stop.
Out of cards. Say stop.
Stop.
Yeah, I was messing with you there. Okay, what's that card there?
You
Don't
see
tell
it?
me. Don't tell
Yeah,
me.
put it up closer so I could see it a little bit.
Remember, even the viewers at home remember that card.
Okay. Yep, I see it.
It's gonna go in the center of the pack, buried.
Hmm.
In the center of the pack. Okay, viewers at home and Greg, send the image of that card to my mind. I'm gonna find it in a very unique way. Check this out. If I were to take half the pack, place it right there, the rest of the cards, and place them right about there, does that look fair?
Yeah.
And if I go like this and I create a bit of a circle with the cards, is that fair?
Yeah.
And create a bit of a mess. Even if they fall off, it's okay. You'll see what's going to happen here in a second. I'm just going to scatter them like that. Fair?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to make sure that this is sealed. You can hear the bag closing. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure that it's closed all the way. Watch this. If I just pull this out, there's one card inside of the bag now.
Oh, wow.
If I slowly open the bag and I reach inside, and I pull that out, was that your card, Greg?
It was my card. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So move on to something else here really interesting. I've got a stack of cards here and I left over, except for the ones that fell over. But that's okay. So what I want you to do is just say stop.
Stop.
These are
Okay.
I'm going to spread them out. I'm going to go like this. Just say stop.
Stop.
There.
Yep.
Push that card out.
Okay.
That's going to be your card, okay?
Okay, sure.
It's the viewer's responsibility and your responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that card. So I'm just going to go like that. Remember that card.
Okay. Yep.
I'm going to Now in the center of the pack, face down, like this. I'm going to leave one finger in the center. The second finger, or the second hand, it's 6 o'clock in the morning when I talk about it. Okay, I'm going to stack very evenly and just like this, watch. What was the card that you selected?
Yep. That's it. Oh, that was amazing.
Thank you very much. There you go. So we'll try something else with the Queen of Diamonds here. Take the Queen of Diamonds. Place it in the center of the pack like this. Leave it right about center. Make sure it's in place. Push it all the way in. Spread out the cards. Bring them back together. They call that the move. You know why they call that the move, Greg?
Why?
Because the move actually brings the card back to the top of the pack.
Okay.
Even if I leave the card in face up like this, or even if it's second from the top, and I push it in, it still comes back to the top.
Oh, wow.
In the back of the deck like that, and then place it in the pack, look, it comes back top again. Here, I'll be absolutely fair and leave it face up. You want to bring it back to the top, showing its face, not like the jack of hearts, that's on the bottom, but like this, I bring it up to all the other cards just like that. If we no longer need the Queen of Diamonds, give it a snap, change it into the 7 of Spades. Take the 7 of Spades, give it a shake, changes back into that card. Right there. So what do you think of that?
Oh, that was awesome.
Queen of Diamonds. So that's the card, man. The Queen of Diamonds. That's your card, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna try something else. I got my coffee right here. You don't mind if I drink this?
Go ahead. I got water.
All right, okay, ready. All right, so we're gonna try something a little bit. Give me a second. All right. Your card was the Queen of Diamonds, right?
That's right.
Go through these cards and see if we can find the Queen of Diamonds. There's the Jack of Hearts, 6 of Spades, and then going through it. Do you see the Queen of Diamonds anywhere? Hold on. Let's see. I need some more copy here. Now, Greg, I really want you to pay attention to the pack here, okay?
Sure.
Go through it again. Really slow. Jack of Hearts, 6 of Spades, 6 of Diamonds, 5 of Diamonds, 10 of Spades. I can keep going. Look, Diamonds is gone.
Yeah.
I can go through the entire deck, drop every single card on the floor just to show you, but really it's gone. Look, see? You see it?
I don't know.
Strange, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you don't see it anywhere? What's wrong with this here? I'll tell you, if the viewers even notice, or if you even notice at home, look right here, underneath my elbow, underneath the coffee cup. I've barely even.
Oh, look at that.
There's the Queen of Diamonds.
There you go.
Yeah, so that's some of the close-up magic that I enjoy performing.
There you go. I think one of the most outstanding illusions I've seen you do, I still don't know how you did it, was the one with the hearse.
Yeah, you talked about that, yeah.
Yep. Yep. We have mentioned that previously, and I had to bring that up, and that was impressive. And I know you got a lot of attention for that. But every time I see one of your acts, I always see something new.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know where you come up with your stuff.
Mostly my dreams, to be honest with you. I mean, it's mostly dream influence. I do spend a lot of time trying to artistically decode see vividly in my dreams when I sleep at between 6 o'clock in the morning or whenever I go to sleep until late. If I go to bed late, sometimes it's hard to explain. Like there have been studies and stories about people staying late at night to get visionary hallucinations about their artwork, and I've never gone down that path, but I think it would be an interesting endeavor for sure.
Yeah.
People, if they really wanted to embark on that, so.
So when you do something like a Frightmare in the Falls or Horror-rama or any event, how do you decide what acts you're going to do?
I have a spectrum of so many different effects. I actually have about maybe 5 hours worth of magic that I've studied, completed, and like practiced in my career. So I don't have any shortage of illusions or magic tricks or effects. I have a great resource of team people that I can go to, team members, people, consultants. I should call them not team members, but consultants, people who are really understand the business and understand what it takes to design a good illusion for a magic show. um, I'm not going to mention names, but just so I've been so blessed with like I can't begin to count how many people that I've been able to work with that I never imagined I would be able to work with in my life. Become my closest friends that have helped me design stuff, that have helped me, and it's great because guess where I'm going now in May? Back to Las Vegas again. So it just goes full circle. I mean, it's looking like this spring and summer is going to be New York City, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles.
Oh,
So,
fantastic.
yeah, there's a bit of hype in Los Angeles, and people kind of want to see me out there doing this now. So, yeah, and I want to get out and do it. I don't want to be stuck inside doing office work all the time either. I think that's one of the dreaded things about show business is that you can get stuck in this mode of doing paperwork all the time and forget that there is a creative aspect to what you do.
Hmm.
And it's important to have that in your life. You cannot just be with office work and trying to brand and market yourself. You need help. And when I realized that I couldn't do it on my own, that's when I asked for the support from the best magicians in the world, excuse me, because I did not want uh, a situation where I wouldn't be able to handle every spectrum or understanding every spectrum if I was going to take it on myself. That makes sense. So, in doing that, I've learned how to sew. Like I said before, I've learned how to sew fabric, make things. I've learned how to carve wood. I've learned how to practice effects. I've learned how to work on choreography for my show. Excuse me, it's really early in the morning, Greg. So if I seem like I'm a little off, it's just I'm tired.
Oh,
So,
we both
uh,
are, yeah.
and there's that too. Like there's a lot of things that many people don't know that, and maybe that they shouldn't know, but maybe it should come out of the woodwork that there are performers that work this late at night, sometimes up to 18 hours at a time, like myself,
Hmm.
with no sleep, very little to eat, very little rest, to try and help those who do need the help, and they don't realize it. They don't see it. The audience doesn't see it. Now it's coming out of the woodwork. I'm telling the viewers at home, like this is real. What we do is real at nighttime. And what
The
I mean by
dove,
that, creative process is very real,
yeah.
because we get the most peace at nighttime. Except for the birds, no, they're
The
cool.
the doves are voicing their opinions.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that the creative process is different for everyone.
Hmm.
That's what I'm trying to get at here. It's different for everyone involved here. And for me, it's been about really trying to find out why I'm doing it. That's what drives me nuts all the time with doing this, is trying to find purpose. It's not that I don't feel like I'm not good enough at being a magician. It's that we're actors playing a part. Believe it or not. Some people don't believe that or agree with that, but we are actors. And the magic is just the framework, my friend. It is really just the framework. And if you look outside of what we really do, it's like music, dance, movement, mime, acting. It's like the whole spectrum. And many people don't realize that because they don't see the work that we put into it. They
How
don't
many?
see that.
I was gonna say, how many dubs do you? Huh?
My father was on the 1980s. I have to say this before I forget.
Mm-hmm.
Was in the 1980s television series Night Heat, the Toronto show Night Heat.
I remember.
And he was a detective on the show. Believe it or not. And I just found that out. So that's like, whoa, like I've got to carry something on here with the shows and stuff like that and do something worthwhile with the entertainment industry because my dad was a major part of that, you know. So.
How many dubs do you have now?
I have a few. I always have one or two up my sleeve, maybe.
Yeah.
These YouTube tutorial videos I don't agree to because they say, well, a lot of people come to me and they say, well, the standard comment is you have one up your sleeve. And all I have to say is that to that is watch the YouTube videos that are revealing stuff. It's just ridiculous what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like in that sense, revealing. Have you watched those videos?
I've watched some of yours, yeah.
Well, not the ones where like I don't reveal tutorials on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. I don't go near that stuff. But what I'm saying is like people who actually show you how to do a card trick on YouTube.
Oh,
That's different. But I'm
yeah.
talking like tutorial AGT tutorials. This is how the magician does this trick. I don't like that stuff because what it does is it actually wrongfully exposes tricks
Mm-hmm.
wrong way. And what it does is it encourages others, like young people, to go out there and do it. And that's not safe. You know, like for the art form or for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're trying to get that off the circuit now, and that's really tough. You know, that's really tough. We can't control it because technology just takes so fast now. We can't keep up with what's in front of us. And the problem is that there's easy access to every. You could find out how to do any trick in the world pretty much just by going on the internet, and that's really not a good thing. Not a good thing. I'm not saying every trick in the world, but almost like it's really that technological now where we have to almost advance over the tutorials because that's the only way we're going to keep up. That's why I spend 18 hours a night awake. I can't sleep trying to figure out how to solve that part of it. If that makes any sense, right?
Do you got any events coming up that you want to plug and promote on here?
I'm going to be at the Comedy Bar this Saturday night. I think it's 765 or 795 George Street West. Excuse me if I'm wrong about that, guys. I'm super tired right now. I'm gonna get Saturday. Don't worry, I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, it's gonna be a great. I'm not gonna spoil what I'm doing, but I'm closing the show with something great. So if you come out to the Comedy Bar in Toronto, you will have a. Well, actually, from what I've heard, the show is already sold out. There's gonna be people there, a lot of people there that I know, apparently. I'm looking forward to this, so should be good.
Yep. And of course, you know, we have hopefully Horror-rama coming back after 2-year hiatus and Frightmare in the Falls.
Lewis, knock on wood.
Yeah.
Lewis, like, come on, buddy.
Well, Frightmare in the Falls is supposed to happen because I'm supposed to be there with Lisa Langlois, and so I would imagine you'll be back there. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spoil it. I'm trying to work things out with Lewis for this experience. I don't want to say anything.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I would love to get the word on because I miss Horror-rama the last couple of years. It hasn't happened, and
I'm doing a show March for a massive event, and it's sold out. You know, like I'm doing all these sold out events right now. It's pandemonium how many people are getting out to see shows.
mm-hmm.
Exciting.
There you go.
Wow.
What?
That's intense.
You watching the doves?
I'm just watching the view. I forget how much of a view I have out my window because I have a
Oh,
balcony. It's like a big view of the city.
well, you know what? You're lucky there. I look out my window and I just see a parking lot full of cars.
Oh my gosh! Here, I'm gonna show you this. Watch this. See this?
Sure. There you go.
So there you go, Greg. I think that's all I can say for now. March 26th, that's going to be for Singtao Media. A1 Chinese Radio was the first sponsor that ever awarded me a Magic with Toronto's Best Magician of the Year. We're going to be doing a 15-minute act that's going to be debuting some of my newest illusions. That's a sold-out show, and tables are at like six people per table for that. So it's a massive event. It's going to be at the Sheraton in either Richmond Hill or Markham. So, yeah.
Are you going to have more of these?
I got lots of stuff coming out soon. I'm working on a huge display unit of posters and T-shirts and stickers and buttons, and I'm working on something called the How to Do Magic DVD series.
Oh, okay.
Magic. And I'm going to put that out as like a 10-trick DVD series where you can learn basic tricks that you can amaze your friends with at home. And just basic, really simple stuff. Like I'm talking like super simple magic that anybody can do. And you can go to a restaurant and amaze people with this stuff. You'd be surprised at the reactions you'd get, even though it's simple. Right? So that's what we're...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, of course, I know you're coming out with some T-shirts and whatnot.
Well, we did have a line of T-shirts coming out. The RB logo T-shirts, RB Illusions T-shirts. We were selling those at the Frightmare in the Fall, Niagara, and we, I think, had a couple sold, but we're working on getting the souvenir and the merch out there now. So viewers at home, if you want merch, keep your eyes peeled on ryanbrownmagic.com. And you will find out exact DVDs, the How to Do Magic DVDs. And believe it or not, I even have my own magic kit coming out soon. So you're going to be able to see that too. It's just going to be 10 tricks in a box, very simple stuff that anybody So that's what we're working on too.
There you go. There you go. And of course, you got a YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. It's called The Magic of Ryan Brown. So if you look that up, there's 38 videos. You can see all the work that we've created with the Illusion Show and the illusions and the magic and the doves and the interviews and the I've been featured on so many different television channels I can't even count on my fingers now. TVO, Omni, MTV. MTV was fun. I actually performed for These Kids Wear Crowns, if you know that band. I've also performed, and I've had the honor of having the band Billy Talent actually introduce me at shows before.
Oh, there you go.
So I've had, I've met people like Chad Kruger from Nickelback. And the same night I met Chris Angel, which was quite a coincidence. And I ended up trying to do card tricks for Chris Angel. Hint, he doesn't like card tricks.
Ah.
So with that being said, I'm learning that there's a lot of fantastic people in the business that are behind me on this. And if anybody needs any support on anything, feel free to reach out to me or send me a direct message on Facebook. And you can find me on Instagram at Magic Ryan Brown. My website again is Ryan Brown. It's all the stuff I'm trying to remember now. RyanBrownMagic.com is my website. You'll be able to see all the illusions, all the videos there. I've even been featured on TVO, which is Television Ontario. It's one of the biggest television channels in Ontario, where they interviewed me about my life as a horror movie haunted house illusionist. And they asked me questions as to why I do it. And if anything, the main reason is I just love this stuff. I love horror movies. I'm a huge fanatic for it. And I just eat it up. So I grew up with movies like Evil Dead and Fistful of Boomstick, the video game, and You know, and that's what I grew up with. And then I got later exposed to George A. Romero's Day of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead, and then I ended up meeting Ken Worley, which was for me that's like mind blowing.
I was just going to ask you about that.
Yeah, like he had said to me, he didn't comment on my performance, but he did say like he asked me for business cards. That's a huge honor, you know, to be asked for him from him like business cards. That's huge.
Yep.
And I took that as a huge compliment. I had to get a Ken Borye Dawn of the Dead autograph poster, and I wish I could find it right now. I wish I had it around me right now to show the viewers at home. But I have been blessed with like autographs from magicians that I've always looked up to. I've even met Howard Sherman from Day of the Dead, who played Bub.
Okay.
I've met some fantastic actors who I've always looked up to. You know, I think I still have this visionary idea of being featured in Evil Dead the Musical as Ash. Hint, hint. Hello, if you're there, directors. Hello. Goofy.
I remember you mentioned a trick you did right in front of Linnea Quigley. That was funny.
Well, I did some magic for Linnea Quigley from Return of the Living Dead, and I pulled a thread out of my eye. She was just like, that Instagram, so that was pretty cool. But yeah,
there you go. Well, you know what? It was wonderful having you on here in the EA hours, you know, and I think between the two of us, I think we're going to hibernate the rest. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you even sleep.
well, that's most people ask me that question: do I ever sleep, and how do I stay sane from lack of sleep? Here's the secret to it: I take naps. I don't overdo it with rest, but I don't underdo it with rest. You know, there's a balance to that, and I think
Yeah.
where I kind of find my space. And like I found these processes to be super important for me personally. I'm not saying that it's going to be personally important for anybody else, but if you want to have vivid dreams, there is a process for it. And if you want to figure out how to decode your artistic visions through visionary dreams that you're having, that may sound a little bit different. But what I'm saying is that, you know, sometimes you got to dare to be different, you know, to find out what your creative motive is to be an artist. And a lot of the stuff that I'm studying now is, if Greg, if you've heard of him, it's Alex Gray. You know, I mean, like one of the greatest prolific artists and authors of our time. And I'm studying this guy's work, and it has nothing to do with the magic and the sleight of hand sense. But this guy is very, very whimsical with his thinking as an artist. And it's helped me really branch out a lot. Like, no wonder I don't sleep at night. Thank you, Alex Gray. So it's good, man. Like I'm good. I'm having a good time. I got lots of shows coming in. In fact, like I don't have it in front of me, but if I told you all the shows that or the viewers at home, excuse me, that if I were to explain that, you know, I had all these shows, it would take me forever. And not to mention that not everything is guaranteed right now. Not everything is set in stone. So we're working slowly on a lot of projects. So, you know, lots of news to come. We're just going to see what happens. And there have been auditions I've done and work that has been done to try and help move the show forward. But logistically, and I'm reaching out to the logistic companies right now, I'm letting you know that as an illusion show company, we do need your support on this. So if any trucking companies, any logistic companies, we need support on moving the show forward. So if you have contacts, please reach out to me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Nope, that's great. Well, I look forward to seeing you in Toronto this fall, and seeing what act you put on then. There, I know one of
unique stuff, man, and you and I are going to probably run into each other a couple of times. I think we're due for like another interview at the conventions when we do this again. So I enjoy being on Python's Paradise. It's always exciting. This is like my third show now I've been on.
Yep.
Like, this is amazing, man. I'm having so much fun.
There you go. Yeah, it's great to have you too. And I wish Skittles was over here to chime in, but
well, this is the way I like to chime out. So there you go, Greg. Keep the magic alive.
absolutely. God bless you, man.
Later, man.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.